Second graders, remember my notebook and my notes about my dog Pooh getting lost in the blizzard and all that? Well, I hope that you got a notebook and some paper and wrote down some ideas for a story that you would like to write. You can add to that anytime, or you can even change your idea. But when we get back to school, we are going to start working on a story that we want to tell. Today, we're going to look again for a little bit at Owl Moon and see some of the ways that Jane Yolen, who wrote this story, made her story so interesting. There are several things that she does as she writes that helps us enjoy the story more. At the top of these papers, I wrote down a title, something that she does, and we're going to look through the story and find these examples. She describes things really well so that you can get a picture in your mind of what it looks like. She uses animal sounds that just makes it more fun to read, and it helps you hear the story in your mind. And she compares things that helps you picture what the things would look like. So let's look in the story and find these places. I'm going to read the first page because several of her ideas are on this first page. Remember the great drawings too? Let's see who did the drawings. John Schoenherr. He did the drawings. Would some of you like to illustrate books someday? I know that some of you could, for sure. All right, well, there's the picture. It was late one winter night, long past my bedtime, when Pa and I went owling. There was no wind. The trees stood still as giant statues, and the moon was so bright the sky seemed to shine. Somewhere behind us, a train whistle blew long and low, like a sad, sad song. Now, she does some describing on that page where she says the moon was so bright, the sky seemed to shine. That really gives you a picture in your mind, doesn't it? She also compared some things. She compared trees to statues. She said they were still as giant statues. She also compared the train whistle to a song, like a sad, sad song, right? Let's keep going. Now remember, she was talking about the train whistle when she said, I could hear it through the woolen cap Pa had pulled down over my ears. A farm dog answered the train, and then a second dog joined in. They sang out trains and dogs for a real long time. And when their voices faded away, it was quiet as a dream. We walked on toward the woods, Pa and I. There they are. She did some more comparing on that page when she said it was quiet as a dream. She also... Nope. Never mind. Let's go to another page. I thought she said something else on that page I wanted to mention, but she didn't. Here is another page that I wanted to mention. There's the picture, and it's down here at the bottom. He looked up as if searching the stars, as if reading a map up there. The moon made his face into a silver mask. I think that's a really good comparison there, comparing his face to a silver mask. And what made his face look like a silver mask? The moon shining on it, right? And then he called, hoo, 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 the sound of a great horned owl. Hoo, 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 hoo. So she used animal sounds. Animal sounds are always fun in a story, aren't they? Then I'm going to skip a few pages and go to another part. That was really good. Then we came to a clearing. I'll show you the picture while I read. We came to a clearing in the dark woods. The moon was high above us. It seemed to fit exactly over the center of the clearing and the snow below it. I read that wrong. I'm sorry. I'm going to go back. It seemed to fit exactly over the center of the clearing, and the snow below it was whiter than the milk in a cereal bowl. She's comparing the snow to a cereal bowl, to the milk, really. Whiter than the milk in a cereal bowl. Isn't that a great comparison? So those are some things. I'm not going to read any more of this story. If you want to reread it, you can go online and look it up. Just look up Read Aloud Owl Moon, and you'll find a video of it. It's such a great book. I love it. But those are some of the things she does when she compares. She uses animal sounds, and she describes things really well. Next, we're going to look at The Leaving Morning and see what Angela Johnson does. But for now, I hope you enjoyed hearing a little bit of Owl Moon. See you later.